Hello my gorgeous loves out there and welcome. In today's video, I'm going to play with the new Bunnies palette from Unearthly Cosmetics. This is a remastered version. They decided to switch out some of the shades, change the pan sizes. So I am going to do some swatches with this, create a couple looks, and let you know if this is the good Unearthly Cosmetics formula. But before we get into this video, if you're new here, hello, welcome. My name is Bree and I'm just a crazy lover of all things beauty, and I like to post a lot of fun and colorful makeup content. So if that's what you're into, then please hit that subscribe button and join this little family. But with that being said, let's get into this video. Before we get into this video, I want to apologize in advance because my allergies are really bad. So if you hear me sniffling, if you see me constantly rubbing my nose or, you know, like having a moment, that is why. I just woke up with the worst allergies. Some days are just like that. I took allergy medicine, so I'm hoping it will kick in soon. I also have my coffee, my Austin cup. Hopefully this coffee will kick in soon. It's morning time, so I need to wake up. But I'm very excited for this palette because this is a more lighter pastel version for Unearthly Cosmetics. Normally their palettes have a lot of bright, vibrant colors or a lot of deep shades and a lot of smokiness in them, but this one is mainly like lighter shades, which is really in like pastels. That's why I'm wearing like a pastel tank top, which I got from Old Navy for $4, and my little peach earrings that my coworker gave me. Are these cute? Now it has these little slits in it, and I swear it looks a little questionable, but that's probably just my dirty mind going to like the worst place possible. But ignore I said that, okay? No one heard that, okay? Anyway, so here's the palette. It's so cute. I love the artwork. This goes for $50, and when I last checked, it was available on Unearthly Cosmetics website. But I'll show you guys up close. This is the front. Here is the back. It just has info like ingredients and everything. And then this is what it looks like inside. There's a mirror. And then here are the shades. Like I said, it's a more pastel, lighter, springy palette, and pastels are so in right now. And I love that they made like a matte and then a shimmer version of that color. So I feel like it will be easy to create some looks. And with pastels, you can do easier, softer looks and have it look so pretty. Like that's like the whole, I guess, idea behind like lighter shades like this. You don't have to worry about it being dramatic or doing anything extra. They just speak for themselves and they're so pretty. I love the shades. Now, if I can find a picture of the original version of this one, there was a lot more darker shades. The pans were like round and they were like kind of different size pans, which people tend to hate when it's not like totally consistent with like the sizing and everything with the pans. But that one looked really beautiful. I didn't get a chance to try it. I would have loved to because I do like deeper shades. I do like jewel tones, and that one had a little bit more depth, but I still can appreciate how beautiful and light and pastel-y this is because it's just in, and I'm getting into softer makeup. So I want to see what I can come up with these, like if I can do some cool looks, do some fun, easy ones. I feel like I want to do easy spring looks, nothing too complicated. We're just gonna keep it chill for this video. So I think I'm going to just zoom you guys in a bit, or maybe I'll get a little closer. I'll create a couple looks and then I will give you guys my final thoughts at the end. Okay, I got a little closer. I rolled my chair over and my cat just decided to sleep so close to my chair that I almost rolled over him. Like, why does he do that? Anyway, so let's see what I can come up with this palette. So I'm gonna put some eye primer on and I'm gonna use this really light shade from Juvia's Place. It's really, really light, and I feel like that would be the best because we're working with lighter pastels. So I want to give them a good chance to be nice and vibrant, but Unearthly Cosmetics is really good at making shadows and mattes and having good pigmentation, so I'm not worried. But I just like to do this as an extra step, so I'm just gonna put that all over the lid. So you see how light that primer is? It makes my lids look so much lighter, so I think it's really gonna help these shades. So I'm gonna go into Chick, which is a pastel yellow, and I kind of just want to put that all over the lid. See how it looks? Give it has a good pigmentation for like a lighter yellow. Well, yeah, it does. I feel like this is not too light because I've seen even lighter pastel yellows, but the pigmentation seems really nice, and I just want to just want to use that all over the lid. I have an idea in my head. Like, I usually try to think out the looks that I want to do, or sometimes I look online and I get inspiration from like looking at, you know, pastel looks or whatever. So I saw something that I thought was pretty, so I want to give that a try. So now I think I want to go into Golden Egg, which is this one right here. And I forgot to mention, these shimmers are either dual chromes or multi-chrome, so they have shifts. I don't know why I didn't mention that in the beginning. So I'm going to use that all over the lid, like all over the yellow. This one has a green shift, like a yellow to green. Maybe there's some orange in there too. Ooh, this is pretty, and it's super smooth. So I'm just going to put that all over the lid and I kind of stamp it on. Maybe like a wash of sparkle. I didn't like add any primer. I didn't like wet my finger or anything. I'm just gonna let it be like a wash of sparkle on that yellow pastel matte. For the next step, I want to take a liner, create a wing, and then over that, I want to stamp the Grass is Greener metallic right here. This is like a deeper green, probably like the deepest shade that's in the palette, and do like a glittery wing. So I'm going to take this Huda liner. This is the Life Liner Quick and Easy, and I'm going to create a wing, and then I'm going to put probably some glitter primer over the wing, and then put that shimmer. So let me do this wing really quick. So that's probably the best line job I've done in a long time. So I'm going to take this Give Me Glow glitter primer, and I'm going to put it all over the liner so that when I put the shimmer on top of it, it has something to really stick to. So I'm just filling all of that with glitter primer. Alright, so glitter primer is laid down. And I think I'm going to take the same little rougher brush. This is the number 29. And now go into Grass is Greener, which I think this one has probably a blue shift. Let's see. Wow, these shades are so smooth. So I'm going to lay that all over the glitter primer. Ooh, I picked up way too much. And I'm just going to stamp that on top. And we're going to have a beautiful like glittery wing, and then it's against that black base, so it's going to make it even like a deeper green to pop even more. If you wanted it to be lighter, you could always use like a white liner instead. So that is it for the shadows. Like, how simple was that? But it looks so cool. But I want to take it to the next step, and I want to use some little gems and stick them on through like the archway. And I have these little gold ones. I'll show you. You can get these from Amazon, and it goes from like really little to like big, like this way. So I think I'm gonna just start from like little gems to bigger ones. And all you do is I get like this tweezer right here, this little tweezer I have, and then you put some like lash glue. I mean, these have somewhat of a tacky base to them, but I don't think they stick that well, so I always use lash glue instead. And then I just place it with the tweezers where I want it to be. So like right there. And then I'm gonna start from like teeny ones to bigger ones. I'm not gonna make you watch me put like every gem on, but that's the goal. So I'll come back and show you guys how it turned out. All right, loves, I'm back. I actually decided to just finish my look off camera while I was doing the gems. I was like, I might as well do the liner and lips and everything and then just come back with the completed look. What do you guys think of the gems? I feel like it's a little hard to see because of the lighting, because they're gold and they're kind of reflecting the light off of them, but it looks so cool. Oh, I love this. I'm really getting into the gems. I feel like it just does something for the look. Now, it's a little tedious, like taking the time to put the tweezers and the lash glue and placing them. But once you do it, it's like, oh, it was so worth it. And it makes it look more complicated than what it really is. It's just more time consuming to put the gems on. But what else I did off camera was I went in with the LA Girl Shockwave liner. This is one of their metallic eyeliners. This is in Dragon. I smudged it all down here. I felt like it matched pretty well with the green liner. And then I also tight lined with it. And I decided not to put on lashes and just embrace my natural lashes. So I went in with the Tarte Good Vibes mascara. I used the little curling side. It comes with like a little lash curler. Put that on, and I actually mixed it with the Rare Beauty mascara. I feel like this one gives more thickness. This one gives more length, just to make the perfect combo, and I think it looks good. Plus, I felt like if I put lashes, it would kind of block the wing liner that I have here. And then for my lips, I did a combo as well. I took the Unearthly Cosmetics Satin Liquid Lipstick in Jeanette, which is a warmy brown shade. And then I topped it over with this shade called Jasmine, which is a very warm beigey yellow. And it's kind of light for me, so I usually mix this in to other shades if I want to make them lighter and a little bit more like yellow tone. So I mix these two to go with the look and to lighten it, and I just love how it matches so well. Kind of has like murky vibes on the lips, murky vibes on the eyes, and I think that's everything. Yeah, there's no other stuff that I did off camera, so I'll give you guys one last preview of this. I love this so much. So now I'm going to get into look number 2. Now let's do a pastel rainbow look. I think that's what I want to do for this one. So I'm going to start off with the shade called Jelly Bean, this purple right here. I'm going to concentrate that on the outer corner, and I did go back in with the Juvia's Place primer, but I'm going to focus this purple right out here. I'm not going to bring it too far in. Just going to concentrate it right there. I'm just going to try to use, I guess, as many colors as possible. All the ones that I did not use in the first look. I mean, I only really used 3 shades in the first look. So I want to maximize this look with more shadows. Now I'm going to clean this brush off. And I'm going to go into the shade called Ribbon. This pink one. Which this one's more like a mid-tone pink. And I'm gonna just concentrate that in the center. And I'm just gonna cover the lid too. Why not? We're here, right? And now I wanna take Butterfly, this beautiful pastel blue. This one is more of a true pastel. And I'm gonna use that in the inner portion. Ooh, I have a little bit of creasing. And I'm just gonna cover that all there. And just pack that pastel on. This is surprisingly pretty pigmented for a pastel shade. And I've tried a lot of different pastel formulas. And they're usually on the sheer side. And you have to like really try to build them up. And you can only build them up so far. But look at that. That is a beautiful pastel blue. It's performing so well. Alright, so I do want to do a different color on the lower lash line. So I'm going to do Spring. I don't know, maybe I'll take some of the orange shade in the inner portion. Just so we can pretty much use all the other shades. I'm going to stamp that on the outer corner. This is almost a limey green, but not totally. It's like a warmer yellow grass green. I guess that's how I would describe it, but I'm just going to concentrate that on the outer edge. And then I'm going to take the Carrot shade, the orange, and I'm going to use the same brush. I just cleaned it off with the color switch, and I'm going to put that in the front. Hopefully that doesn't look too crazy, but you know what? Makeup is whatever you want it to be. It doesn't have to be a set way. We don't have to follow rules here. It is like art. You can just do whatever you want, and you're the canvas. Now I want to use some of the shimmer, so I'm going to take the Gimme Glow glitter primer, and I'm just going to tap it all over the lid up here where I'm going to put the shimmers. I'm not going to be super precise, but I do like to take the glitter primer up a little higher above my crease since my eyes are, you know, somewhat hooded. So just gonna match the shades up with their like metallic version. So I'm gonna go into Sweet and use that on the outer corner. I feel like this one maybe has like a blue shift to it, but I'm gonna tap that on the outer edge here to get up just a little bit. And I will probably go back into the mattes and build them back up in case we like cover up too much of them. And now let's get into the pink shade, which is called Tulip. I miss springtime when the weather was a lot more mild. So I'm just gonna tap that right there. Ooh, this one's really bright. Perfect for being like right in the center. It'll create like a spotlight effect. And it's sticking to that glitter primer really nicely. I just love that they all have like different shifts to them. Shifty like pastel, duochrome, and multichrome. Like how could you go wrong? Then going into Clear Skies, which this one maybe has like a lavender shift. I can't really tell. And I'm just gonna stab that all in the inner portion. Now I'm going to go into the last shade right here called Hop. This is the only one I have not used yet. I'm going to take a pencil brush. I'm going to use that as an inner corner highlight. This one is kind of like maybe like a peachy gold kind of shade, which I think will make a beautiful inner corner highlight. So I'm just going to pick it up with this pencil brush and just dab it right here. And then kind of mesh it into the orange that's on the bottom portion. And I think that will be it for the look. I don't think I'm going to do anything else. And I think that's it. I think that's it for the look. I was able to use every shadow with both of these looks. So I'm very happy about that. I don't think I'm going to do anything extra. No gems. I don't know about liner or anything. But I'm going to finish off the look, figure out something for my lips, and then I will be right back to show you the completed look. Alright, my loves, I'm back. I kept the look super simple. I just wanted to keep it more soft and really have these pastels stand out, but I love it. I love that it's more like rainbow, and just the pigmentation is so nice in all of these shadows. But all I did off camera was I went in with the same mascara combo, the Tarte Good Vibes mascara and the Rare Beauty mascara. They just do the best with my lashes together, like the length, and then it gives volume. It's so good. And then for my lips, I did use a lip liner because this shade from Unearthly is too light for me on its own, but I used the Nabla Close-Up Lip Shaper in number 5, nude number 5, and then I went over that with Eva, which this one is just as light as the Jasmine shade, but it's not as warm. It's more like a nudie tone, but I just wanted to keep it light, but like a lighter brown basically to go with the look. And then I use the ColourPop gel liner in Exit, my go-to when I'm not sure what to put in the waterline. And I love using white liners with pastel looks. I think it looks really good. And that's it. Just one more little shot of the look. So simple, so easy. So now I'm going to zoom you guys out and give you my like final first impressions on this palette. So I would have to say this is the best pastel lighter springy palette that I have ever tried. Like the mattes in here are surprisingly pigmented, and even the ones that were a little bit more sheer like Jelly Bean and Chick, you could build them up to get them fully opaque. And then this pastel blue is impressive. Like the pigmentation is so good on this. You can see it right here. It's like so intense. And then the other mattes, like they all did well. They all were able to build. They were all able to blend together. I had no patchiness issues. And other pastels that I've tried from other brands, the formula tends to be so sheer that the more you build them up, the more they dust away and patch off. And these were not like that at all. But I knew Unearthly could do good like lighter springy like mattes. I just knew they could. And then the metallics here are all dual chromes and multi-chromes. They're shifty, they're sparkly and beautiful, and I love that they have like a matching matte. Like I just love how they set this up. And Golden Egg is so creamy and shifty. It's like gold to green to orange. Like look how beautiful that is. And then Grass is Greener has like a beautiful blue shift to it. I mean, all of them are absolutely stunning and sparkly. So you have special pastel, multi-chromes, and dual chromes, and then you have amazing pigmented pastel mattes. Like this is the perfect spring palette. If you're looking for a really good springy, lighter color story, this is it right here. I'm very impressed with this palette. I love how the looks turned out. They were so easy to do and put together, and I'm just happy that I finally have like that perfect springy palette in my collection. I mean, I have a lot of good springy palettes, but this is like maybe number one. Like, this is good. Anyways, guys, that was my thoughts on this palette. You will have to let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Did you purchase? Did you pass? Did you like the looks that I was created? Like, what do you think? I would love to hear from all of y'all. And if you're new here and you enjoyed this video and you like a lot of fun and colorful makeup content, you like a lot of stuff in indie makeup, then please hit that subscribe button and join this little family. I'd love to have you here. Also, don't forget to check out the description below. I'll have the palette link. I will try to include some codes from other influencers that like get 10% off. I don't have a code, but I will try to include theirs. I will also link the rest of my makeup that I'm wearing. I will put other videos of mine, like other Unearthly reviews that I have done. I will also have my contact in my social media platforms. I'm also on Instagram as Breezy Lifestyle and Breezy_Beauty, and I do a lot of different content there as well. So if you want to join my Instagram fam, I would really love that. But guys, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video, for being here, supporting my channel, being amazing, being lovely. I just appreciate you all so much, and I hope you all are doing well wherever you are in the world, and I'm just sending you all so much light and love. But until next time, bye guys.